Mattie Mondays, where we do music in different ways. I guess friends ain't be dropping gems. Always keep it genuine. Knowledge, power, and some funny. Every week, every Monday. Pure, real, and honest. Tap in, leave a comment. You're tuning in to Mattie Mondays.
What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Mattie B, and we have made it back around another 7 days for another episode of Mattie Mondays, where we do music in different ways. And tonight, we are talking transformation. We will have a transformation talk, just something that just been on my mind, on my heart, in my energy, in my space. And I just wanted to come share those thoughts with you guys, hopefully some motivation inside of it, and just some reflection. So tonight, that is how we are grooving. Before we get into anything, I must pause, take a moment. I'm coming right to the comments here in just a moment, but I have to make sure I cover this ground. I want to say happy belated birthday to our Mattie Mondays member, our Mattie Mondays family, Natalia, and her twin, Ariana. Happy birthday, ladies. I love you. Glad I got to catch you today, Natalia, on the line. Happy birthday to you, my friend. And if you have any birthday love to share, drop it in the comments. Happy birthday, Miss Regina. Anybody that's a friend of mine, show them some love in the comments. Also, happy anniversary to my best friend, Mika Reeves, and her wife, Leslie. Love you guys. I hope that you had an amazing weekend. And congratulations, Mika Reeves, on getting one step closer to completing your master's. I love you, my sister friend. Yes, and I hope you are having a great week. All right, so let's get into these comments. Thank you for being here for another episode of Mattie Mondays. We got Musician Taylor's in the building. Musician Taylor says, greetings, Mattie Mondays members. All right, I got to get my little fingers. Let me get this up on the screen. Our new look. It's fighting back. Here we go. There we go. We got Chevy in the building saying, greetings, Mattie Mondays tribe. We got Twin in the building, Grinded Entertainment Studios, saying, hey, everyone, happy Mattie Mondays. See Styles in the building saying, happy Mattie Mondays, family. And Natalia, of course, happy birthday once again in the building saying, good evening, everyone. Yes, and I hope that your week gets lighter, my friend, and I love you too. We got Glow Below in the building. What's up, Glow? Thank you for popping in, saying happy Monday. All right. So once again, tonight we are going to have a brief conversation just on transformation. Tonight's episode is entitled, let me get it back up here, Transformation Talk. And that's where we're going. That's what's on my heart. But before we dive into that, to mention the obvious, I want to come back next week when I have more time, coming off this weekend from the Feel Good Experience, Kato Dupree's concert, with clips, with pictures, with photos, with recaps. So I got to do it right. So I won't rush the process. But I do want to take a moment to pause just to touch on the night very quickly, and just really just give some thanks, man. I want to thank you, Twin, for stepping in and being not only my Mr. Everything Saturday night, but stepping in for Kato as well, for everybody in this space. So thank you so much for always showing up. Man, shout out to Sid, 84 Photography, and Princess, for capturing the evening. Got some dope photos coming, and I only saw a few, so I'm like super excited. Shout out to Ty the engineer from the venue 529 EAV and the staff. Shout out to the homies who took the moment and took the night to pull up. Shout out to Peter. Shout out to Brooke. Shout out to Maul. I really appreciate y'all, and everybody who called before and after. I really appreciate it, for just taking a moment to to support me in, leveling up and getting better and getting stronger on stage and in this space. So, like, it means a ton. So I really, really appreciate it. Shout out to Kimora, the songstress, the other background singer that was up there with me, giving me all that energy and pushing me to, to be a little bit more. So I really, really appreciate you, all the rehearsals, and just, boosting the energy. Shout out to the band. Y'all are fire, great energy, extremely talented. Shout out to the other artists, Dree Jack, Chris Harry. They had amazing sets and both amazing voices. Shout out to the host, Chi. She did an amazing job. Great energy, funny. Thank you so much. DJ Pooh for the vibes and running my set with me. Shout out to Zayna and Kato, your friends and family. And of course, last but not least, Kato, super thankful for these opportunities that you create for us to grow and for me to grow with you. To share our energy through our art. Super thankful for your friendship. And Chevy, throughout the whole process, thank you for everything, for pushing us, for supporting us, for helping us to get better from the last one. Super, super thankful. So there is that. Once again, I promise to do that properly, to deliver that recap properly to you guys, Mattie Mondays family. It's Choppy for you, friend. What's up, Brooke in the building? Thank you, my friend, for pulling up, for being there, for capturing pieces of the moment for me. I really, really appreciate it. All right, so I'm going to pause just for a second for the calls, just to make sure that you guys can hear me before we jump into this transformation talk. So take a moment, confirm to me, my sound engineers in the chat. Let me know if you can hear me well, and we'll get into our transformation talk. And I'll be awaiting your feedback and just your insight and your thoughts. And hopefully this triggers something. Of course, when I'm sharing with you guys, I'm absolutely talking to myself as well. It's a mirror for sure that I'm always holding up. So I appreciate you guys being my soundboard and for always showing up. All right, I think I got a green light. Is that a green light? All right, so let's get into it. Tonight's episode, once again, as you can see up on the screen, is entitled Transformation Talk. And that was inspired by the quote of the day, which is, give yourself permission to change and commit to the work it takes to transform. Once again, give yourself permission to change and commit to the work it takes to transform. All right, so I have competing responses. So before I dive in, let me get some more. So there's 50-50. I got a yes and I got static. So before I proceed, I just want to make sure that everybody can hear me clearly and smoothly. So I'll pause for the cause. And you guys let me know, am I clear to continue and to flow into our transformation talk of the evening? What up? We got Dree in the building. Thank you for popping in, my friend. All right, Dree is saying static. So 1 second, let me take a moment and see if I can switch up a few things. We got choppy. Okay, there we go. All right, thank you guys. Thank you for talking back. All right, let me get in here and see if I can switch it up. All right, so while I do that, I'll be right back. And we'll get into the vibes. So we're going to break up the vibes for the night. This first one, you already know the rules. As the record plays, get up, move your body. Let's get some energy and motion at the start of this week. Let's go with Glow. I'll be right back.
Wait, whoa, holla, glow, going recipe. You better know. Wait, whoa, hold up, glow. Wait, whoa, hold up, glow. Get in your bag, show us your swag. Hold up your head, you got the ingredients, you got the recipe. I see you cooking, it be so natural. Like be swinging haymakers, and you just be eating them. Don't strap with your chest up, don't let them problems get you messed up. All that you need is inside you, in the light, let it guide you. Taking runners here on repeat, this is your daily reminder to wait, whoa, holla, glow, go in your bag, get you some sauce, you got the recipe, you better know, wait, whoa, holla, glow, hey, hands up if you feel it, gonna let me out your senses, you got the power, believe it, responsibility, receive it, wait, hold up, man, tell me how you showing up when this life be feeling kinda tough and them bills steady be adding up. This is your theme song, hey, something to lean on, hey, you gotta stay strong, hey, no you are not alone, cause all that you need is inside you, in the light let it guide you, taking runners here on repeat, this is your daily reminder to wait, whoa, holla, glow, go in your bag, get you some sauce, you got the recipe, you better know, wait, whoa, holla, just let your glow show, let it shine, can't change the past, so focus on now, this is your life, you wear the crown, don't wait too long, cause time don't rewind, wait, whoa, holla, glow, go in your bag, get you some sauce, you got the recipe, you better know, wait, whoa, holla, glow.
All right, there we go with the pivot. We're back. Let me know if you guys can hear me clearly without the static. And we will proceed into our transformation talk for this evening. All right, so mic check. Let me know if this is better. Okay, we got a good. Hey, Aunt Tan, how are you? Good to see you in the chat. As my brethren, Cato Dupree would say, like like in Sweet Auburn when we had to restart in our favor, he said it just means that a few more ears needed to hear it. So we'll take it as that. If there's somebody that comes to mind when you think of just being in a space of evolving, maybe some growing pains that could use a message, a brief, a quick, powerful message on transformation, take a moment, shoot it their way. And yeah, maybe it's just meant for a few more ears. So grab the link, send it to somebody that comes to mind, and we'll get into it. All right. So if you are just now joining us, I am Mattie B. This is Mattie Mondays, where we do music in different ways. And tonight we are going to have a brief talk on transformation. This is a space where we connect, where we stay updated, and we exchange love, ideas, and motivation. And tonight, motivation is the aim with this conversation, with this talk. And just off of tonight's and Mattie Mondays quote of the day, this is a thought, this is the chat that I wanted to bring to our space. And once again, it's always into a mirror. This talk, this conversation, this motivation that I am exchanging with you guys is also right back at me. All right, so tonight's quote of the day, this week's Mattie Mondays quote goes, give yourself permission to change and commit to the work it takes to transform. Once again, give yourself permission to change and commit to the work it takes to transform. All right. So sitting with that for a second, because a lot of us, we say we want to change. We always talk about new levels, new habits, a new mindset, myself included. But we're still asking for permission, like from other people, from our past selves, and a lot of times from fear. And the truth is, nobody is coming to approve our evolution. We have to give permission to ourselves to transform, permission to outgrow the old version of ourselves, to release habits that make us comfortable, but we know aren't growing us, permission to become someone that maybe our current circle, friends, and family might not even recognize, and in the best ways. And it's not selfish. A lot of times, it's just necessary. And permission is just the beginning because transformation requires commitment. And that's not to be confused with being motivated or being in the right vibe or being in a good mood. But transformation requires commitment. Commitment is what we see when it's inconvenient, for sure, when we're tired. Commitment is what's present when we have to push, when nobody is clapping, when nobody can see us. Commitment is what keeps us going when the results are not immediate. The idea of transforming and being something better is beautiful, but we know that the process is almost guaranteed to be challenging at the least. And we don't always love the process, but the early mornings, the discipline, the uncomfortable growth, the moments where we question if it's even working. Are we getting better? Are we getting healthier? Are we getting more fit? Are we getting smarter? Are we learning the task? Whatever it is that we're trying to commit to, that process is not always clear, and especially in the beginning. We cannot always see the change, even though we're giving it our all and the work is being put in. But if you're not willing to commit to that part, you are guaranteed to stay stuck wishing instead of transforming. So tonight, I needed the reminder and I wanted to share it with you. And I want to ask you guys and to pose two questions to myself. Where in life are you ready to give yourself permission to change? And second, are you truly committed to doing the work that it requires? Once again, where in life are you ready to give yourself permission to change? And are you truly committed to doing the work that change requires? When you are in a place where you can answer that to yourself honestly, then you can open up your space, your world, your reality for that shift. Transforming is not about becoming something perfect. It's about being intentional. It's about making a decision. You may not have it all figured out. Oftentimes we don't, but you can refuse to stay the same. So if you're in a season of growth right now, like I definitely am, in the most beautiful way, um, where some areas are uncomfortable, where some areas are uncertain, messy, tiresome, challenging, scary, even, then that might not be all bad. That means something is changing for sure. And I encourage you, I challenge you to give yourself permission to step into it, to see it as an opportunity to transform and to commit to it. Commit to the transformation that you say you want, commit to the transformation that you know you deserve, but you also know that you have to commit to doing the work to get there. Who we say we want to be is on the other side of it. So, once again, I encourage you to give yourself permission to change and commit to the work it takes to transform. Once again, give yourself permission to change and commit to the work it takes to transform. I am Mattie B, and this has been my Transformation TED Talk. No, but truly and seriously, this was on my heart. This quote was on my heart, and it inspired just this quick conversation that I wanted to share. I know we hit these spaces often. This life of ours is cyclical. The seasons continue to come and go and change and shift. But transformation is really, really right in front of me. Um, Continuing to grow, stepping on stage this weekend, leaning into committing to more things outside of myself, things that I might not just feel like committing to, but I know it's necessary. And just hunkering down and locking in some areas. But definitely in the space of evolving. But definitely feel like I'm in the space personally of like a little glow up. You know what I'm saying? But that takes work, and it sounds fun and it sounds cute, but it takes work. It takes a certain level of discipline and focus. And I know we can't focus on everything. A lot of us have a lot of commitments and different commitments, from work to family, motherhood, fatherhood for some of us, from some of y'all in the space, in the room. Um, so this is not me telling you to go jump into something that's easy, but just nudging you and inspiring you to lock in on something that is worth it. So once again, give yourself permission to change and commit, most importantly, to the work it takes to transform. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I appreciate you guys. And there is that. I want you to take a moment once again, just to revisit in your mind those two questions. Where in life do you see yourself, um, or see space for transformation? And then are you ready to commit to completing it and seeing it through, no matter what it takes, no matter what roadblocks you run into? Mama Mattie is in the building. Mama Mattie says hi. Your mom for being here. And once again, if this is a message, and I'll clip it up and I can share it right back out to you guys, abbreviated from tonight's Mattie Mondays episode. But if this is a message that you feel like someone else that you love in your space, in your circumference, maybe needs to hear in this moment, absolutely share it. And you don't have to drop it. I don't encourage you to drop it in the comments, but just think about the area where you really desire transformation. Or you just feel like right now that is a space that like God is calling you to focus in on, or life is calling you to focus in on, and get it down on paper, and then get down the action steps that you need to start knocking out to get to it. So there's that. I appreciate you guys so much. And I am super grateful for the space to be able to have these type of conversations, to share these thoughts, and to exchange these vibrations, guys. So take that with you into this week. And we are gonna vibe out, on the upswing to just some good energy, some great music. Throwing it back to one of me and the fellas 3+1 records going up. So as the record plays, move your body. Drop any thoughts or comments in the comment section, and have an amazing week. I'm super thankful. I am on go. I am committed to coming back with a proper recap from this Saturday. The Feel Good Experience was a super dope moment. I'm extremely excited about more opportunities. What's next? What's next with Cato specifically? The growth and all of the things that are there for the taking. And I'm committed to going to go take some of it. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Yeah, absolutely. I appreciate this, Chevy. I'm committed to that for sure too, and excited about it. So yes, have an amazing week. Get up and move your body if you are in a position to do so. I'm about to put this phone down and get up and dance myself. I love y'all. Have an amazing week, and I will see you in the next 7 days. Peace.
Flow beats did this. We just getting started. The night's still young. Peeking out to the stars. I might grab me one. Yeah, we on our way up. Heading straight to Mars. Can't pull me down. I'll be back tomorrow. We're going all the way. I turn the stars today. We'll travel far away. I am a distant galaxy. It's you and me. We're going all the way. I am. We're going up. We're going up. I am. We're going up. We're going up. I am. We're going up.
Yeah, love it when you elevate. Another reason just to celebrate. So high, love made me levitate. Still forever, baby. Beyond the atmosphere, so lit to have you here. Up above all our fears. We can touch the stars from here. 'Cause we're going all the way. I journey the stars today. We'll travel far away. Oh yeah. A distant galaxy. It's you and me. We're going all the way. Oh yeah, yeah.
We're going up. We're going up. Oh yeah. We're going up. We're going up. Oh yeah. We're going up.
Further than we've ever gone before. Oh, look into a distant galaxy. And when you and me keep pulling me back, your gravity. Oh, when I take you all the way.
We're going up. We're going up. Oh yeah. We're going up. We're going up. Oh yeah.